Hello, hello. It is almost September. September. Okay? So we're almost there. We're ready to boom, reset, recharge, do what you got to do. And maybe you had to reset early. I don't care. Just make sure you go over your life and changes and thinking, what do I need to do? What do I need to erase from my life? What things I need to throw away? Declutter as you go. We're going into the fall. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, September is fall, and you can tell by the stores the pumpkin spice is flowing happily. Okay, everywhere you go. Hi, pumpkin spice. Hi, pumpkin spice. And that's my favorite time of the season. I love this season. I don't love the snow. Can't deal with snow, but it is what it is. Okay, and I don't have to go out anymore if I really don't want to go. Okay, I really don't want to go, and I go, no, I'm not taking over that and going out there and doing this. So that is a nice thing to do. I hope that you are saving. You should be saving the smallest amount really is 20% of your check. Okay, 20% of your check. Right? So if you got $2,000, you should be saving, what, 400? Okay? The next one, 10%, 200. The smallest would be probably 100. But you try to get a little more. It's hard to stretch. Take your time. But you should be doing that a month out of your check. And I know it is rough now, because if that's all you're making a month, that's rough. It's rough and it's hard. But you should be saving that and saving towards your whatever you're going to buy and whatever you need. And then even after you buy it and purchase it and you're happy with it, you should keep trying to save that amount every month. Whatever you're hoping for, a house, car, whatever. Just keep saving. That car is going to come along. That's the right price. That house is going to come along. That's the right price. You may hit or miss on the house. You may go, didn't get that one. They make houses. There's more houses out there somewhere. Okay, it's up to you whether you want to reach for it or not reach for it. It may be in another state somewhere. That house is there. You may have to build the house. That house is there. Don't get so disappointed. Don't get disappointed over the cars. They got the same kind of cars. You can actually call another state where that car is dealer and find out, do you got this car in this color? And get your car. Okay? So save for it. So today, I kind of know what this is. I told you I am recharging now and resetting, and this should be what I've been waiting for from Australia. Let me get it untied. I hope I don't hit my little iPhone of happiness here. And no, I'm not buying another iPhone unless it dies. We haven't changed phones at all. Yes, I have the money to change phones. Do I want to pay for it? No, I don't. That's not my priority in life right now. It can just fall apart. Oh, I like the way that is. That is cute. When can I undo the string? Undo the string. Unstring. I guess not. Maybe. I hope you are doing okay with your finances. And what is worse when you're paying off your finances is worrying about your credit score. Okay? If you owe people, a lot of debt, a lot of credit cards and stuff, you don't need to worry about your credit score. What you need to do is pay that off first. That first inclination is to pay the debt off. And that does not mean cutting the credit card up after you get finished, because they look at that as potential extra money that you could spend. So, you may be mad at the company or whatever, and you get mad, even though you're the one that borrowed it, But we can't do that. We can't cut them up. And see, they don't tell you that secret. People, a lot of people cut their credit cards up and then talking about my credit scores went down. Wonder why? Because you don't have that extra money. It's like when you look at somebody having money, you know, maybe you had $40,000 and you cut your credit card and your credit card was maybe $8,000. You just went down as far as they're concerned. You just hopped to it and just went down. Just said, well, I'm gone. Okay, just roll it in glitter. Thank you for your purchase. She's in Australia. I think she's on here. But this is the $100,000 challenge. That's for my house. And this is the other part from the green sheets. So just roll it in glitter and green sheets. This is the house. Okay. And he's so cute. Is he cute? But it's $100,000. She's got them divided up into $10,000. Then the challenges are like $500 each. So that's cool. You know, it's not high. Now she's got some other ones on there. If you need to, okay, I'll do this later, I guess. Boop, boop. You probably can't see them anyway. You know where the hole punch. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, because sometimes I look on the camera and I say, oh, they didn't see that, because I can't see it. Yeah, so she's got them all divided up, and there's 1, 2, how many? 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you're doing a $100,000 challenge, it is good to break it up, okay? Because, see, you look at this, and you go, right? But she broke it down even further, just 500. And like I told you, remember I said, take a percentage of your pay. What if you were somebody that can save 400? Okay, you get a little bit there, add the 100 next month, go on the next month. Take your time. Take your time. And do what you have to do. We don't have to. I keep telling you guys, quit comparing yourself. And I still see people comparing yourself. You compare yourself to you yesterday. Are you doing better today than you were yesterday? You should step up your game from yesterday. All right? That's what you should do. Step up your game from yesterday. And if you want to take it back last week, step up your game, okay? And you don't need to keep up with the Joneses. You need to keep up with you, okay? If you're not getting where you need to go, it's because you didn't compare yourself to you. You compared yourself to everybody else, and they're like, oh, they got this house. Oh, they got that. Oh, you know, Cash Bear Mama's doing this. Cash Bear Mama had to walk through this, and I'm going to tell you, I compared myself to people and didn't get anywhere for almost 3 months, technically, until I blew my cool with myself and said, stop it. Okay, number one, some of them have been there longer than you. Number two, it's not fair to put them in that box. You put them in that box. Okay, and you know, envy will cause jealousy. It causes a lot of issues with people. Okay, that's where it comes from. You know, when we had people doing things in history, what is it? It's envy. It's jealousy. I want your land. I want you to work and slave for me so I can get more money. I want. You talking about slavery. Slavery technically was all over the world. Okay, somebody enslaved somebody. They thought anybody they conquered, they enslaved. They still are enslaving some people now from Africa. They're still enslaving people with human trafficking. They don't care. Okay, and I tell you all the time, that people don't care about you. Start walking around, start looking when you get in your car, start da-da-dee-da-dee. We got, you know, predators. They technically, that's enslavement. You know, but sometimes you have a spouse. You can't do this. You can't do that. It can be female or male. I've seen them both. Okay. That's enslavement. So, but you're a slave to yourself if you can't think to get yourself out and quit worrying about everybody else. Just take my ideas. I didn't say compare. Take my ideas and use them for you. Be better than you were yesterday. Be better than you were last week. Be better than you were last year. Because I'm not going to worry about me being better than you. I'm not going to worry about it, okay? Because some people, you don't know what's going on. They could be scamming in their house. They could be selling stuff out their house. You know nothing about how they got this house. There was a house, I think it's 20 miles from here. I think, yeah, about 20, 25 miles from here. Gorgeous house. The lifestyle, right? And the people in the neighborhood said, we hardly saw them. They would come out and get in the car. They didn't speak to us, blah, blah, blah. They put a whole bunch of cameras around the house. Well, the police were looking, right? Police drove up in there. They were fencing, electronics, all this stuff. There was no furniture in the house. It was electronic, everything that was stolen. It was drugs. It was all this. And they didn't get friendly with anybody. They rolled in and out, which I'm not exactly friendly in my neighborhood. I wave and stuff, but it depends on who you are. But I stay to myself. It's like, this is me here. If you want to engage, I'll engage to a point. Like I tell you, keep private a little bit. But they said this was you, even if you waved, they didn't wave back. Okay, I will wave. Okay, but they said they were just there, or they would hardly see them, or the activity would start at night. Like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, they'd look out the window and trucks were coming in, cars were coming in, and all that. The police had been watching this house, and when they raided it, that's what was in there. So, you're envying these people. It may not be what you think it is. They may not be doing what you want to do. You need to take your time. Stop keeping up with the Joneses. Okay? The chicken coops, whatever. Okay? Because it's not like all of them are that way, but you need to worry about you. Okay? Because if you don't, some people actually get into it with them, trying, oh, I'm gonna do that too. Oh, can I get a job there? And then there you are. You would have got caught too. Save your money. Okay, especially if you're getting a house. Save your down payment. And I know it's hard. Okay, we hear it all the time. It's rough. Yeah, I know it's hard. But save what little you can do. Do what you can do. If you need to save for something else, take your time, save it, and earmark it. Keep telling yourself, I'm not spending that. That account is for that. And maybe a little bit later. I'm going to tell you, it's getting a lot easier. There's a lot of things I'm giving away. Desiree, so you need to be on it with my channel. Okay, Desiree was on there, talking about, oh, that's cute. So I'm sending her, that's cute. Okay, because I'm changing. I don't need certain things. My month ahead binder is too much. I already know what those things are. So it's good for somebody that may need it. Okay, that needs to keep track of those things. Eventually they'll probably get to the same point I am, is I need a smaller month ahead binder. I don't need all this. And I only got so many buckets in my checking account and savings account and all that stuff at different banks. So, I'm downsizing with that. I'm recharging. So you're going to see a lot of recharging and rechanging over here. And I'm not keeping up with the Joneses. I may think your house is cute, but see, my takeaway is what kind of rooms, maybe if I go in there and you invite me, when I get my house, I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to do that. Okay, or I may add on to this. I told you I haven't decided whether I may add what I need onto this, because it can be done, which would be a lot cheaper. Or whether I'm just going to sell it, number two, and have it pay for the other house, down, with a smaller down payment. Or I may rent this one out and then go after the other one, right? So I don't know, I'm keeping up with me, not what everybody else is thinking or doing. You got to keep up with you and take your time. Take advice people give you. Just think what you need to do. That's all you got to do. Just think and take your time. So we got this. So we're going to start on this. Not today. It'll be during house day. Excuse me, I knew I was going to hit that today. See, manifestation, thoughts. My thoughts, future thoughts are going, you're going to hit that. Okay. So there we are. There's the house. It's ready to go. They said that if I had $10,000 extra during that time, the house is 100 and blah, blah, but they said if I get it done in time, I probably wouldn't even mold all that anyway, and they would just, if I refinance the house with them, not refinance, buy the house with them, they would take it off. And if I decide not to buy it, okay, that's life, right? Right. So I want you to take care, enjoy yourself. She set this up already, so I don't even have to worry about it. So we're ready to go. All right. Take care. Enjoy yourself. Bye-bye.